Precedents are only precedents if they are repeated several times over the course of decades and centuries. And it takes a long time for them to gain the significance and the importance of norms and customs. I started getting quite curious about what it would take for anyone to be second, to continue the practices that Washington had established, what that looked like. And then January 6th happened. And I realized that I was taking for granted the peaceful transfer of power. Doing the right thing is actually not long-term damaging to a political party's prospects, but it was putting the Constitution and the nation above their own short-term political interests. We saw a number of people who, again, names that usually don't make the history books, again, exercising civic virtue. And they did so by sharing information with their counterparts about national security, trying to ensure that handover of power actually took place. Whenever we are having a moment of constitutional crisis, it requires citizens, even if they are not in positions of huge power, to recognize that the nation requires all of us to continue to choose to support and to fight for this thing. That we are very lucky that we have survived for 250 years, but the future is never guaranteed. And it does require constant choice to adhere to that future and to the Constitution. Because everything is so immediate and our news cycle is 24 hours, nothing lasts. And stories which would have been the big story of a presidency in the past last for a couple of days and then disappear. A lot of people have asked me, what do you think is going to rise to the top? It's like, I have no idea, because I think it's going to take us a while to assess the last several administrations and see what information actually really sticks.